Well guys, this is something I've mentioned multiple times in my videos over the years and something I've experienced myself being homeless a couple of decades ago. But after recent reports of 5,000 empty hotel rooms paid for by the government, this situation needs to be called out.
I'm not happy.
Yeah, the media recently reported the British government spends 500 grand a day on immigrant hotels that sit empty, while we all know councils around the country refuse emergency accommodation for Brits who are on the balls of their arse sleeping on the street. The council and government literally wash their hands of the people already here but roll out the red carpet for any illegal immigrant fresh off the rubber boat, and most people don't even know that. Oh, and to top it all off, we also had reports about our scumbags telling Brits to take illegal immigrants into their homes, but we never heard that about homeless people, did we? But of course the bleeding art wankers like Gary Lineker won't be taking illegal immigrants into their homes despite complaining about how the government treats them. So you've literally got no hope of him opening his door to homeless Brits he can't virtue signal about, I promise you that. Anyway, this whole situation's an utter scandal when you realise around 2,400 people sleep rough each night, all while taxpayers' money's being wasted on hotel rooms for illegal immigrants, which usually includes the hotel sacking their staff to bring in security guards.
And this is a high-end, five-star style hotel?
Yeah, well, you see, what they wanted me to do was fire all the staff, and or a goodly number of them. I think we'd have left with about 3. And then I said, well, what if there's breakages in the hotel, because it's a fairly pleasant hotel. And
ornate.
It's quite ornate. And they said, oh, don't worry, we'll pay for the costs of that. And that I just couldn't believe. But I also said to them, well, what are you going to do to the local community? What's going to happen to these people? Is the government doing anything about that? And they said, no, nothing at all.
Oh yeah, the government don't care about the local community and happily waste all your money covering damages to expensive hotels, all after forcing the hotel to sack their staff so security can be brought in to control the doctors, engineers and rocket scientists floating over the channel. These security guards are obviously needed to stop the illegal immigrants burning the place down like they did Napier Barracks, or maybe cutting each other up. Now, just days after the media reported the empty hotel rooms and hours of migrant crap, I was sent video footage of what homeless people are dealing with thanks to the government and council's negligence. This person, who I won't name to protect their privacy, became homeless after a relationship breakdown and naturally went to the council for help. This turned out to be a complete waste of time, so the streets of London was where he stayed. This he did for like 3 days before finally a homeless charity called Streetlink found him, and with the help of another charity, St Mungo's, got him into a hostel for a few days. The only trouble is the hostels are so overstretched they got people sleeping on the floor in large meeting rooms, as every dedicated room is occupied and can only keep you there a few days before you're back on the street until space opens up. Now, the fact a charity needs to do the job of local councils or government is bad enough on its own, but hearing that a charity has to pack people into large rooms after running out of beds is actually rage-inducing. More so when you hear 5,000 hotel rooms paid for by the taxpayer to house illegal immigrants sit fucking empty. Yeah, that there is a room for multiple people to sleep in because the unit's so overcrowded, yet hotels sit paid for and empty that could actually take them. Obviously the charities are doing the best with whatever they've got, while the council and government worry about people with literally no right to be here. So what I'm saying is, these charities are doing their best with what they've got, while we've got the government and even councils more worried about people with no right to bloody be here. I mean, it's bad enough the government provides accommodation for the illegal immigrants, but to leave Brits and shit, even legal migrants who fall on tough times on the streets, is a massive slap in the face, it's gotta be said. That there should literally piss everyone off, because you see political tosspots on both the left and the right bending over backwards for illegal immigrants while literally pissing on everyone else in the process.
Don't piss in my pocket and tell me it's raining.
Oh yeah, for any Labour tit watching this, you can be sure they'll do the same, if not more, for migrants than they will homeless people when they take over. They, like the Tories, will always find untold billions for Ukraine, illegal immigrants, net zero and foreign aid, but apparently anyone here can go and swivel. It's a shame being a corrupt, worthless bit of pond scum is not illegal for politicians in this clown country. In fact, it'll often get you a promotion, won't it?
pandemic.
We're off!